Hey, Alk, what's up? This is a brand new episode of FGC-ism. I'm Michael.
And I'm Anthony.
Here we're going to be talking about a whole bunch of FGC stuff that's happened over the last 2.5 week, 3 week, 4 weeks, probably. And just whatever's comes to mind, probably, too.
And we have quite a bit to talk about.
We do. But first, let's do a brand new game I decided to do because I have nothing to do while I'm at work in my brain, so I thought about this while I listened to another podcast called The Read. They have a fun game they do when they start the show. So I'm like, we should do the same thing, something similar. So I'm going to name a move from a fighting game, presumably one Anthony has played, and he has to tell me if he thinks it is plus or negative on block.
All right.
So the first one we're going to do for this episode is Sakura's Hadouken. Is it plus or minus on block from Street Fighter 4?
Oh, are we talking charged or regular?
Regular.
I'm going to say minus.
It is minus. How minus is it? You want to take a wild guess?
Oh, I'm going to say minus 3.
You are absolutely correct. That is how minus it is.
Yo.
He got that one. We're going to make this progressively harder as the weeks come by. So
I mean, I play this game.
I know, that's why I'm going to start with something that I know you played. I'm sure you've sent with a Hadouken a few times fighting like Sakura players. Yikes, that scroll.
If I had to make a list of 5 characters I hate playing in Street Fighter 4, Sakura's up there.
Wow. But you play T-Hawk, though. Like, I ain't trying to hear that.
Look, that's not the point.
He's, like, nerve-wracking and annoying.
Just jump.
No. That's not it. Speaking of fighting, what have you been playing lately?
So, man, you know what? I've been playing a little bit of everything. But then my controller decided it wanted to not be good. So, the bulk of my time has been spent in Tekken.
Yes. Get back into Tekken. Pick up Kazuya.
I've been in Tekken since Negan dropped, and I've been playing it pretty consistently.
Pick up Kazuya. Electric Wind Godfist.
There you go with this.
Then you could use Jizz Hook, it was the Hook Fist? The Electric Wind Hook Fist?
Look.
Which is almost the same move.
It's a different move because it's from a different character, Michael.
So you're trying to tell me that Electric Wind Godfist and Electric Wind Hook Fist aren't the same move?
I am exactly telling you that because they are different characters using the move.
The only difference is that one doesn't launch and the only one does. That's it.
I am just throwing out there what each move is. One is from Jin, the other is from Kazuya. So
why aren't you playing either one of them, honestly? That's the real question here.
Because neither of them have a bat, okay? Now, what are you playing?
Oh, wow. Let's see. I am back playing Unionist. I was playing Fire. One of my PSN friends had challenged me like a week ago, and playing him, I did have to get Body by You last week. I was like, I need to get back into this. Obviously, I'm slacking. So playing him it fueled me with a hatred for Hild that I never had before. Like, I've never really fought against Hild until fighting him. And that was an uphill battle every single time because she has the dumbest hitboxes. Like, none of her moves make sense. You look like, well, this comes from above. Frankly, I should block this way. You block wrong every time. And moves have different startups. And it's
Hild is... You gotta get used to fighting Hild.
That's probably what it is. I just have to get used to it.
If you've fallen out of it, I've gotten to the point where Hild isn't that much of a problem. I still hate her, though.
Well, you play Byakuya, though, so, that's the reason why you don't...
There you go with these kids. Why are you attacking me for character choices?
Because you make choices that anger me.
Jesus.
Like, Byakuya, it makes my brain hurt a little bit. It's not as bad as Makava, because Makava... he gives me a migraine. He gives me a whole migraine. He is dumb. He gives me a whole... But I play Phonon, so I don't fear him like I used to. But when I was playing like Ori and Lin, Lin A, because they want to be fancy.
Damn that Lin. Ain't nothing there saying Lin A. That's stupid.
When I was playing those two exclusively, fighting against Merkava was an uphill battle every time. But I think now with Wagner and I'm gonna start calling her Erica. With Erica and Phonon, I don't fear as much as I used to.
I bet you don't. I bet a character with a full screen sweep really helps with that.
Man, so good. Conversions every time. Just block.
Thank you for that, Michael.
You're welcome. I'll give you good tech.
Thank you. You guys hear that? Just block.
Right. Let's see. What else am I playing? I play a lot more DOA this week. I'm trying to play more of, even though the netcode is trash, but I've struggled through it.
I wish you luck with that.
I think 3D Fighters I can deal with a little bit more with netcodes not being so great. I can't do 2D games because doing a quarter circle motion with a shitty netcode, it drives me mad.
Because that stuff's bummies, man.
It makes my whole face hurt. So 3D Fighters have been my thing. I haven't played another Street Fighter lately. And not because I don't want to, it's just that I just been wanting to play 3D Fighters more lately.
Yeah, our time we don't have the time we used to, man.
We don't.
We gotta squeeze in Street Fighter as best we can, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, we played so much of it. We played it since the betas.
Man.
We've been playing this game for a long time. People don't understand just how long Street Fighter 5 has been a thing.
It's been 3 or 4 years.
Just about.
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little bit later.
Yeah. All right, so enough about our personal fighting game journeys. Let's talk about everybody else's fighting game journeys. So let's see. On the national level of tournaments, the most recent one that came up, well, the last two have been April Annihilation, which is a brand new tournament. I think that's in Philadelphia, and the other one was NorCal Regional, but that was 2 weeks ago. Both were really good tournaments to watch. Really thrilling. I think I caught a lot of the Street Fighter 5, and I caught some of the Tekken. I always catch Tekken and Street Fighter. I'm just mainly watching those most of the time. And I try to catch other stuff when I can.
Yeah, I mean, those are some exciting games to watch. I guess we will. Did they play Soul Calibur?
Yes, they
did. Okay, I'm not imagining that. I caught a little bit of that. And watching Tournament Soul Calibur is an experience, man.
It is. It's pretty...
Especially when you're like me and you're not used to playing a whole lot of it. It makes you want to play it.
Which is a good thing.
Then you play it and you get annihilated and then you want to play it again. But hey.
Oh, God. You can learn 3D fighters. They're not that hard. All you gotta know is that there's a third plane of existence that you need to be on.
That's not what... Michael, we're not doing this on podcast. We will discuss that later.
But this is the right podcast to talk about this, though.
I'm just saying it's hard for me to grasp 3D fighters as well as others. Tekken somehow has been where I've been kind of like, all right, things that I can get through this comfortably. DOA is a wash. I'm just not dealing with that anymore.
You didn't even try.
I did try.
You tried last time. This is a new game now.
Oh.
Did you try 6 yet?
No.
Okay. It's a brand new game, new mechanics, new everything.
It can't be that new.
It is. It does not play the same as 5 did. It has way new mechanics that you need to learn and stuff. But they're a lot easier to implement and stuff than it was last time.
Okay.
They simplified the juggle system. They simplify a lot of stuff too in the game.
I guess.
But if you can play, well, I can't say that. I was about to say if you can play Tekken, you can play Soul Calibur. But no, you can't. That's a way different. Even though they're both 3D, something about Soul Calibur having weapons and stuff changed the whole way you play it.
Yeah, because now you have different ranges that characters can work at, and it's not like the normal arm length range. It's no. We're talking a pole, a demonic sword, some nunchucks, whatever the hell Voldo is. Ivy?
Yeah, Ivy's, oh gosh, she's annoying to play online. Jesus Christ, I played one last night.
Yeah, I saw. That didn't look fun.
It was not fun. Ivy's really good at keep away. Her range is so good, and Silvertier, you have to be close up. She's a close range fighter, so you gotta get in. If you can't get in, you ain't doing nothing. And Ivy's good at keeping you out. Ugh, annoying. Let's see. So those are one or two tournaments I've watched. April Annihilation was pretty good. For a first time tournament, it was pretty nice to watch. But they had some kinks to work out still too, I think. But I'm glad Yipes was there to commentate. He made it pretty hype. He's always good to watch as far as commentating.
Is this nothing this man can't commentate?
He needs to commentate everything. He can commentate my life. I would be down for him to just be the person that does narrations for my life and stuff.
That does sound nice.
I would be so down for that.
Give him a weekly paycheck to keep him around and narrate your life, make it feel better than it is, because that's what he does.
Pretty much. Like, if your life is crummy or not that great, man, he'll make it fun. Let's see. On the international front, let's see.
The mix-up.
The mix-up was this weekend, actually. Punk took Street Fighter 5. Him and Daigo was in grand finals. That was great to watch.
Punk has been having a really good season so far.
He really has. It's been nice to watch him.
I feel like he's gotten back into the alpha status.
He's getting back to the alpha status. He's been playing consistently with Karen. Oh, because April Annihilation's where him and Problem X went at it, and Problem X won April Annihilation for Street Fighter 5. So they had a run back to this weekend at Mix Up, and he took it over Bison.
He went back in the lab and raised his difficulty settings.
Everybody's trying to beat that Bison right now. I feel like a lot of people are like making ample amount of time to like lab going against Bison. Well, at least Problem X is Bison.
I mean, do you see that Bison?
He does a lot of crazy stuff in like matches. Like, he's not just a one-trick pony. Like, he always makes
all plus.
Yeah, everything's plus. And now everybody calls the Psycho X ribs because that's what it's like he's saying. So now when I see that move, I would say ribs.
And it's plus.
It is plus. It's very plus on block. Problem X is definitely a person that made me want to pick up Bison more. I mean, before, like, oh, he was fun, but he was like showing me some real good tech. I'm like, you know what? I should give Bison a second visit. And since then, I've just never looked back. Like, he's my secondary. Like, of course, Cammy's my main.
Of course.
Why are you saying so? Why are you saying like that?
I said it how I felt like I needed to.
Anywho, I don't think I caught much of the Tekken stuff. I need to check and see who won that. But yeah. There's so many tournaments. There's always a tournament. I forgot about Michigan Masters was like 2 weekends ago too. Shout out to Michigan. Like, I know it was a really small tournament, but yeah, that was last weekend too. Well, 2 weekends ago.
I feel like we watched some of that.
I think so. But it's so many tournaments popping up every weekend. There's gonna probably be 2 or 3 tournaments probably happening.
Good.
It is good, especially now since they've I forgot about the we'll talk about that later. So I'm talking about the Mortal Kombat Pro Tour. The pro competition.
Why
we
are going to talk about that.
Yeah, I forgot about that, but we can put that in. We can talk about that later. Yeah, those are like the main tournaments that's been going on. We're going to talk about, was it Germany, was it Damagery? I can't pronounce that word. Damage Germany, that's what I'm going to call it. Where Reinhardt and Reap with their first to 10 and second 7.
Yes. Well, Reinhardt played and Rip just kind of watched.
We're going to talk about that later. But up first, we're going to talk about some player news. We got quite a bit. A lot of players have been sponsored recently. Anakin got signed to Radiance. Fergus, he's a Tekken player that I'm following on Twitter. He got signed to Accelerating Gaming. He's been trying to get signed for a while, actually, too. So shout out to him. He's a really good player. I think he's maining Julia now. So that's fun to watch for me. Why are you saying Why are you saying it like that?
Great.
Why are you upset at Julia? Are you hating on Julia?
I'm happy. Can't you hear it?
I don't hear it. I know true happiness when it comes out of your mouth.
Look, if I'm happy and I know it, I'll clap my hands. So
that's not no. Real happiness is telling you something like, I don't know, Shovel Knight 2's coming out tomorrow.
Don't you do that.
Exactly.
That ain't even the same thing.
Oh, really? One's genuine and one isn't.
Look, okay, if I say I'm happy, I'm happy.
You're not.
Why would I lie?
You don't like Julia for some reason.
For what purpose would I lie about this?
I don't know.
Julia's great. She's amazing. I totally like fighting her.
Wow. Anyway, Brian F. got signed to Equinox Gaming. Finally. His trailer was so good. It was a pile of garbage everywhere and stuff. It was like, out of this, we found someone, I think. And he popped up, because that's like his running gag is him being trash. So like, that's the whole trailer was based around. It was funny. Like, I don't think I've ever seen a trailer for somebody getting signed to like a team or anything. That's like a first to see.
I don't think so either. It's usually like some kind of press release or something.
Yeah, but a whole trailer though?
Good.
That was funny. I died. I died at that. I'm glad he got signed.
He is one of my favorite Balrog players to watch.
Yeah, between him and Smug, they're like... I'm surprised they're still like...
Smug is a former Balrog player, sir?
Whoa. When he goes to tournament, he plays Balrog.
Last I saw, he played G at tournament.
He played Balrog too!
I mean, he got top 8 with G.
Oh my god. Inti who? Because you trying to like... argue for no reason. Like, I've watched the man too. I just watched him do a stream because he was playing Balrog. Oh my god,
he's a good pocket character.
Oh wow, how you gonna tell that man who his main is?
I mean, he told us who his main is. So
also, JB, who was on the what was that show called, the E League for Street Fighter 5, that mini series, that mini. Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Oh, that show.
He took it. I think he won E League, and then now he's signed to Denial Esports. They call themselves the Whoop Pack, is like their little tagline. So,
oh, that was a show.
It was entertaining for me. I don't care what you say. Like, I liked it. It was like
I was entertained. Just probably not for the same reasons you were.
Okay, what were you irritated about? This is the time to talk about this.
So, personally, I found much amusement in seeing the player interactions and that little bit of drama.
Yeah,
and how everything just kind of fizzled after episode 1.
Because, like, they didn't have any,
when y'all gonna fight?
They didn't have any real drama to begin with.
Look, people had beef in that house with LTG.
But he was so nice in the house. It's hard to have beef with somebody that's nice.
Well, I mean, he's nice in real life.
He is.
He's nice until he's by himself on stream.
When he becomes a complete terror.
You have to pay him $30 for a cam. Where if you play Ness in one of his lobbies, you getting banned. And a myriad of other things.
I'm sure his ban list for Smash is probably long.
Ooh.
There's so many brain dead Unga Bunga characters in Smash.
Ooh. Man. Look, we can go on all day about how low tier God is, who that personality is online, who he is in person. I was just hoping to see like some kind of mix of the two. But I guess it was entertaining to see them play. It was nice. It's alright. For your thing.
I enjoyed all aspects of it. I liked the little drama they did have. I mean, it wasn't going to be much because I'm like, I just don't see them. Because I mean, you got to remember, a lot of people who are like gamers aren't exactly the most extroverted people. So that tends to be why you didn't get I mean, if you had some extrovert people that was in the house, like, say for instance, I don't know, maybe like K-Brad, who would have kept the drama. Ooh, we should have put K-Brad and Wolf Crawl in the house together. Now that I'll watch. Because they would have stayed upset.
Look, that'd have been amazing. The pop-offs would have been great.
The pop-offs would have been amazing. So good.
But we all know Will Crow can't play.
Wild. He's just a wild man over there talking.
Them lore plays are...
Yikes. Okay.
I don't mean that, though. It's fine.
All right, so that's all the player news. That's, I think, all the real people I can, like, remember, because there's like not been a lot of people I know that has been getting signed and stuff, and nothing really noteworthy's happened really with players lately, besides winning tournaments, of course. But like anything outside of that, I haven't really seen a whole bunch. So,
all right,
let's shift gears to something that I didn't put on the list, but I forgot that we just watched together, which was the Street Fighter League.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that. That just happened. I think last Friday.
That was.
Do you want to talk about the whole thing or just the main event, which is the pop off?
We'll talk about the highlights, the pop offs, and all that. Because I'll say this again: we got a glimpse of Alpha Punk, as I will call him.
Alpha Punk
sitting here. Who you worried about? Nobody. What are you preparing for? Nothing. What you gotta say? Nothing.
He was ready.
What are you looking forward to? No one. Like, he was just there to play and be like, y'all don't bother me?
He was unbothered by all of this.
But of course, we gotta talk about Toy.
Yes.
His team.
Yes, we do.
And how he was just, him and Shine. I believe that was Shine.
Yeah.
It was Shine. Shine looked like he was just here to play, and he looked so sad when he had to play Birdie.
Oh man, that was heartbreaking. Those character bands
those are rough.
Those are rough for certain people. Like Justin Wong is never that well. I don't know, because he didn't do too well with Falk. Like, that was like, ugh.
He should have played Karine.
I don't know why he didn't play Karine. Like, that was his main before he was playing Manat. So I didn't get that pick, and it definitely cost them because they lost that match.
Why, yes, they did.
Yeah, that wasn't a good pick for him. He's supposed to be the whole strategist, Galaxy Brain Justin Wong.
Right.
That wasn't very Galaxy Brain.
Can we discuss the secret top tier character Jury and all the work she put in?
Oh my God. Jury was wrecking people when I forgot who was using her, but I know he went against Samurai's Akuma. Man, he had nothing for Jury.
Nothing. That Urian player didn't either. And He was doing pretty good.
Jury is secret top tier, I think, because I don't think she has a lot of answers for a lot of the cast, but when she does have answers, oh man, there's not a whole lot you can do. She has really good pressure. She got like all the mix-ups. I think her only real issue is that you have to like store stuff.
Yeah, if they give you time to store stuff, then it's that's a wrap. Now, Jury is a character I feel like is good in tournament, but not online.
Yeah.
People play like nutty people online.
Yeah.
And you can't play tournament play online.
No, you can't. You can't. It's a way different environment.
Like, don't nobody respect what you're doing. People gonna jump. People just gonna do stuff. And you're gonna get blown up thinking you're terrible at the game.
Yeah.
But then you play tournament, people's like, oh, I can hold my own.
Yeah.
Pretty good at this.
That's because online play isn't like conducive of actual like offline play.
No, because you got a lot less to lose in that respect, I guess.
Yeah, and you're just going against the lag, too. So you're just doing whatever you can to, like, make stuff happen.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, that lag can be not so bad or completely, like, unbearable, depending on the game. So.
I've seen clips of the lag getting terrible. Like, the clip I saw recently was, I think it was Alex. He was in the middle of, like, his clothesline move. Mm-hmm. And it looked like he just didn't do it and was suddenly grabbed. Like, there was not even like a frame. There was a whole chunk of animation missing.
That's heartbreaking, because that's part of somebody's Alex comeback reel, too, which would upset me if that's a part of it. Because Alex comeback reels are so prevalent on the Twitter.
Because Alex is a beloved character.
I mean, yeah, I guess,
Just because you don't beloved him doesn't mean he isn't beloved.
I mean, y'all got that. Y'all, that's all y'all. I mean, he came his game to be low tier, so hey, y'all got what y'all wanted.
You are filth.
I know. I don't even the same way people who was talking about, well, put Anna in again. Anna garbage too. So y'all got what y'all wanted. Pick better characters.
I'm glad we get to see her for the first time in a game. Because all this time beforehand, I just didn't know who she was.
Oh, God,
I was so unaware of Anna Williams.
Stop it. The joke is over now. We know.
Is it?
Yes.
All right, fine. I'm just glad she's here for people to lose with.
Pretty much, because she's not.
Because ain't nobody doing nothing with Anna.
She has no tournament presence at all. And they fixed her, too. Like, they got rid of some of her, like, bugs and stuff, where some of her combos being inconsistent. They fixed all of that, and she still has, like, zero tournament presence. Like, people like, nah, we good.
I've only seen her at tournament once, and they switched back to their main.
Because they do better. Yeah, Anna's just not, Anna's just not the character.
Just play the other Williams sister.
The better one?
Yeah.
I mean, they play, like, completely different, though. One plays good and one plays stupid, so.
Yeah. I mean,
if you used to playing with a stupid character, it's kind of hard to play with a, smarter character.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Because the execution you need for Nina is crazy.
I mean, that's why we got training rooms.
That don't fix you having execution issues, though. That just helps you keep doing it. If you're doing the same thing wrong over and over again, you're not going to get any better until somebody tells you, hey, you're doing this wrong.
That's why you need to go to your locals.
That's true. Yeah, you're right. Somebody can look at you like, hey, that's stupid. Stop doing that. So I've had people tell me to my face, Michael, stop doing it. That's stupid. I'm like, but I'm used to doing it. Yeah, stop doing that. I'm like, all right.
I mean, that's pretty much how I got better at these games. I started fighting you and like, that's kind of dumb. Why are you doing that?
Well, that's because I learned, like, for Street Fighter 5, probably the one game I don't think I mastered, but I understand it probably better than anything I ever played. So I know, like, okay, that's not going to be helpful. Especially now that I know, like, frame data a lot better, too.
So that makes you a mathematician now.
Yeah, it kind of...
Whenever you know frame data in Street Fighter 5, you are automatically a mathematician. You should go to your nearby college, apply for a job. They say, what are your credentials?
Wow.
I understand the frame data of Street Fighter V.
Stop it.
And they will push you.
Stop it.
An offer.
Wow.
That is just.
You sound ridiculous as usual, but that's just who you are.
Look, try it.
All right, so let's talk about Ryan Hart and Damage Germany.
Oh,
because I didn't watch the whole tournament, but I damn sure watched that first to 10 because that was incredible to watch. Now, let's set the stage. I think a few tournaments ago, those two individuals, Ryan Hart and Reap, got into a little. I don't want to say a disagreement because it wasn't like
a
little spat on stream. They were kind of like going back and forth, kind of like having a dick measuring contest about who was more decorated in fighting games and stuff. And they're like, you know what? Let's just settle this in a good old first to 10, which finally got scheduled at the major in Germany last weekend.
Which meant they had plenty of time to tighten up combos, get their execution right, get everything correct.
Yeah, that didn't happen that way. So, long story short, Reap got like dragged and bodied.
That first attempt was short.
It was pretty free. Like it was hard to watch at some point. I'm like, does he even play this game? And not to take away from Reap's talent, because I know he plays Tekken a lot, but he's Tekken 6 and stuff. But 7 for some reason it did not. I don't know if he hasn't been playing a couple of months or he's just rusty. But
let's contextualize this with saying we're not saying that Rip is bad.
No,
we're just saying that Ryan Hart's way more knowledgeable of this game.
Yeah, it showed too in that because man, he was mixing it up. Because both characters you were pretty much in the same tier list too. Because I think Kazuya is like mid. I think Law is about mid too. So it wasn't like there was like an uneven like matchup with characters either. It was just character knowledge. It seemed like because. I don't think Rip really changed up his strategy that much either. Like, he was kind of like trying to get like free hits in every now and then. And,
I'm going to just kick him.
Yeah, just kick. He went for that slide like every chance he got. I don't know. It just didn't seem like he was on his A game at all.
But he won't expect it this time. I'll kick him.
And Ryan Hart just said that just like sidestepping, punishing with Electric Wind God Fist, like, over and over again, like
one person came to play chess, the other came to play checkers.
Yeah. No, he came to play Connect 4. Like, let's just be honest.
Oof.
Like, if he came to play checkers, he would have got at least like half, like 5 or something. He only got 3 wins, and those were close wins too. Like, it wasn't like he just like watched them.
Damn, rip.
And I don't know. It was just like. It was a little heartbreaking. I mean, it wasn't like, what's his face? Perfect Legend versus Sonic Fox heartbreaking.
I don't know if I would call it heartbreaking because at the end of the day, they still seem to respect each other. They all seem cool.
I mean, yeah.
Like, Rip didn't leave there looking extra salty or anything like that.
He really cared to begin with when he was in the matches losing.
I mean,
that's
your best defense mechanism when you're losing. Just don't care.
That's true. Because he was like, I lost. Took a one. Got perfect.
What if you see one perfect, you've seen them all.
If you see one perfect, you've seen them all. I mean, he got no round brown a couple of times. Like, it was just like, man, like this was, it's hard to watch a little bit. I expected way more from him, honestly. I didn't think he was gonna get watched like that. Like that was.
So now we know that Ryan Hart is a very competent Tekken player.
Yes.
We don't have to discuss this anymore.
Nope.
Although I'm very open to seeing more people try him into first to 10.
Man, let's go. Somebody else try him. Please.
And it don't even gotta be Tekken 7. It could be another game.
Yo, because he plays
Street Fighter 4.
He plays a lot of fighting games too.
Remember him in Street Fighter 4?
I remember him and Sagat.
Put him in there.
Man, him and Sagat was not playing no games.
If I'm not mistaken, he did alright in Marvel 3.
Yeah. He has a lot of games he's good at.
Yeah,
so
try him.
Let's
Let's go. Let's get some of these matches going.
Are you gonna challenge him?
Whoa. Hold on now.
You gonna bring your Doom? Let's see. For you in Marvel 3, you're gonna probably play Doom, Weskers, and probably Strider, or you might do what's that, Felicia, or you might do that no, you don't do Deadpool anymore. You stopped doing Deadpool after a while.
Dude, sir, my most consistent team has been Cap, Sentinel, Doom.
Recently?
Yes.
Okay. I'm thinking about old teams then.
Right. You were thinking of teams before you left the game.
But they was still, first of all, the team was still top tier though.
I didn't say it wasn't. I'm just saying you have clearly not been here for a while.
I haven't.
And that's fine.
I've been exited stage left because that shit was getting toxic. I think Nerf Phoenix. I'm like, yep, this game is just done. Phoenix is too powerful when she gets level 3. Oh no, Phoenix, you can do more than one move.
Hey man, it's all right.
I have flashbacks.
It's over now. It's fine.
Is it?
It is.
I looked at my old tweets one day because I was just trying to see how angry I was. And boy, oh boy, when they announced the
those tweets don't do you justice.
Which ones?
Any tweet that you got making you look mad don't do you justice.
What? I'm not an angry person.
Which only it just shows just how mad you were about that you normally aren't an angry person.
That took me to a place I didn't want to be at all. Like, I just wasn't here for that.
Oh, I know.
I think we'll take a break real quick.
Yeah.
And then come back. All right, guys, we'll take a quick little music break and we'll be right back. Alright guys, and we're back. So now we're going to talk about a topic that popped up on my timeline for like a couple of days, and it was like retweeted, and people were talking about, a lot of people at FGC were talking about it a lot. So it was basically, they were trying to understand how opportunities in FGC are localized and how they're distributed and how people have more access to them than other people do. So we're going to just give our little thoughts on it and whatnot. So the main thing was people who live on the West Coast obviously are considered to have more opportunities than everybody else in the rest of the FGC, and people had their different takes on it.
And that's mostly because most of the game companies are over there.
Yep.
So you get to rub elbows much easier. Now, of course, if you live in a city where you can find your local game developer or something like that, like us, we could probably just walk over to NetherRealm right now.
We can't get in though, but we can still walk.
Get in.
We can still walk over there, at least take pictures outside.
Yeah,
but we can still we still have access to like Air Boom. Like we will still probably see him at a Combo Breaker,
right?
So,
but not everybody has that kind of access. And when we think of access, right, we think of location, we think of money, we think of time, and it's for some reason people think that pro players just have this on hand. But that's the entire point of needing sponsorship.
Yeah.
To have those things on hand. A lot of people think that this is what they do for like a livelihood. And for some that can be true. But
it's not the norm for everybody though.
Right. The majority of people who have a sponsor have sponsors to make travel easier.
Yeah.
Especially Japanese players.
Lordy.
Because traveling from Japan to America, man,
expensive.
Whew.
Traveling from Japan to anywhere just about is expensive. So having to do it like 3 or 4 times a year, that's pricey. So I can understand why they would have such a need for it. And I think part of the conversation definitely swayed towards them saying people who live in like, you know, Japan definitely have more opportunities because they're right there in the hub of all the game developers. And then they said, one person said that Singapore is kind of like the new hub for like Southeast Asia. He's saying that's like a big FGC place now too.
Singapore, huh?
Mm-hmm. But that's what is it? Southeast Asia Major is at now too.
Okay, I could see that. So
that's like another place they're saying. They say like if you don't live in those places, it's definitely hard. And even just people who live in like podunk, like rural areas, or people who live in like places that don't have major cities, like it's definitely hard for somebody live in like Indiana to like get opportunity that people live in Chicago do, because they don't have a major there.
Yeah, and I mean we've even heard this kind of stuff. How many times did you hear like a Middle Eastern player win a major and people are surprised because nobody knows what the scene is, or people are saying, well, they have such a thriving scene there, but they can't come out the country because of travel reasons.
Yep.
Or how about South America?
Man, they have such a huge FGC scene in South America, especially for KOF. Jesus Christ.
And it's being able to get around is hard.
It is. So if you lack the opportunity to get to places, you don't have the opportunity to get to the opportunities. It's
exactly.
Like, so it was like a lot of people who were on the West Coast were definitely like, "Oh, you just gotta try hard. You gotta just try. You know, if you attempt and try, you'll get there."
Of course, people who are already in a good position tell people to try, despite not realizing that they themselves did not have to try it that hard.
Yeah, like their most thing they had to do was just travel to places, like just like in a car. Like their most thing they had to do, like, okay, we gotta travel like maybe 2 hours to get to this place or 2 hours to get to this place. But they still have first of all, the FGC scene in California is crazy big.
It's massive.
Like, it's massive.
Some of the biggest names are over there.
Like, NorCal and SoCal are huge. And the Bay Area, too. Like, it's incredibly, insanely big. Like, they have that big esports scene just opened up in Oakland.
Yeah, I don't think people on the West Coast realize how big California is as far as an FGC community.
Yeah. And then having all of that infrastructure just helps you get noticed a lot easier. Like, even you going in like, winning night fights, like getting on there is a big deal. And being seen on stream, more so than like, I don't know, being seen like, the Street Fighter 5 stream for Ignite here. Like,
yeah,
they don't get as many people watching the stream as people who watch winning night fights. So just having that visibility alone is helpful.
I don't even know if I would say, well, that's probably the second biggest local. In LBC?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's in
New York.
Yeah, that's a huge one.
Yeah, that's a huge scene, but not as much opportunity.
Yeah, that's true.
And I think that's what people confuse. Like, yeah, building up a scene and being part of the huge scene is great, but the people with the money aren't as spread out as the communities are.
That's true. They're really clustered in, like, Northern and Southern California, honestly, for the U.S.
Now, of course, there are solutions, sure, or at least ways to alleviate a bit of the problem, like crowdfunding, right?
Yeah.
Big players or well-known players or players who do really well can be crowdfunded. They can be like, hey, I'm trying to get to this tournament, and blah, 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 stream, help me out, whatever. It's possible, sure. That was something that... Yeah, I'm going to talk about him positively. Sure, why not? Low Tier God.
Yeah.
That was something that he did. He always went on about why he didn't go to tournaments because he didn't have a whole lot of money. But through being able to be crowdfunded by his fan base, he was able, for a year at least, to travel to just about every major across the country.
Wow. Huh.
So, crowdfunding is an option. I mean, I wouldn't be like Low Tier God to get his results, but
But even in that, like, he's still a notable name too. So it's like, what about Joe Schmo who doesn't have like a following like Low Tier God does? Because you can just say Low Tier God and people actually know exactly who you're talking about. So
true.
Because let's say if you put like a person like Cool Kid next to a person like Low Tier God, more people will know who Low Tier God is over the Cool Kid, even though Cool Kid is a more reputable like player because he's won a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and that's because he hasn't exactly garnered, I guess, I don't want to say he hasn't garnered a fan base because I'm sure he does have one, but he hasn't gotten that fame, that notoriety, that kind of
clout.
I really tried hard to stay away from that word.
That clout is real. Okay,
it's like the people who know him love the guy, and we're always talking about how he needs to be sponsored.
We always say that.
But we always say he's good enough to be sponsored. Like he needs to be.
He does.
However, when you have people like Low Tier God, we all know who he is. For better or for worse, we know who he is.
And he has an established, he has a big fan base. Weirdly enough.
Yeah. Well, I don't even say weirdly enough. It's not that surprising that someone like him would have that huge of a fan base. Because, like we said earlier, the FGC is full of a lot of people who are weirdos and introverts and things like that. To have this guy who, underneath all that bravado and stuff, he is weird. Low Tier God is a weird dude.
I mean, I know that.
It's just that he also got, lucky in the gene pool area and is also incredibly attractive to some.
Yeah, definitely. That does help. Optics definitely help.
And he won't let you forget that.
Yes, he does. So I think the opportunity thing, it does disservice to people who are good, who live in places that aren't exactly favorable to other people who may not be as good, but live in a really good place that affords them to be in proximity to like opportunities a lot more.
And even circling back to Cool Kid, right? We've seen him travel to tournaments. He hasn't traveled to as many as, someone like maybe Sonic Fox or Punk, but he's traveled.
Yeah.
And he's still in this position where he isn't sponsored and doesn't have as much opportunity as other people.
He went top 8 last year at EVO. And he is still unsponsored. He's still unsponsored at this very point in time.
What are y'all doing?
At this very moment in time, he's still unsponsored. Shout out to Cool Kid. But, yeah, the whole thing about opportunities thing, I think the conversation needs to be a little bit more, there needs to be a little more, empathy and compassion there, because I feel like there's, a lot of whole, chicken soup for the soul type of advice that doesn't really help.
Ooh.
That's why I was reading a lot of that stuff. I'm like, this is just not helpful.
Did you try?
Did you try?
Did you try harder?
Because it isn't to take away people who live in California who are a part of that scene, who do get sponsored and get opportunities. We're not taking away from you guys. It's just saying that there are people less fortunate who don't have that infrastructure that you guys do. So
exactly, there's a starting line that is farther for them than it is for you.
Exactly. Because if you live in, Nebraska, where we're sitting there is there even a state in Nebraska?
I keep forgetting Nebraska is a state. I think the last time I discussed Nebraska, I discussed it as a giant parking lot.
Wow.
Which should tell you how hard it is for people from Nebraska to get ahead.
Or Wyoming or something. These, places that don't have, a big scene, if you live there, you're good. It's going to be hard for you to get out of that.
Or Rhode Island.
Where's he? Rhode Island? That's, is that East? That's East Coast, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you can still go to, Boston? I think Boston's not that far from... Is Boston? Oh, my God. Geography. Bad for me today.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So let's shift gears to a fun topic. And that is the release of Mortal Kombat 11 next week.
It's coming.
We have seen so much footage, so many trailers. The last trailer was really good. That launch trailer was good.
It was amazing.
Top notch.
It made some people cry. Some people like me who was never really hyped for Mortal Kombat pretty hype.
Okay, so what are your hopes for the game when it comes out? But aside from the fact that you being actually want to keep playing it.
So I always hope for good music, but I'm just gonna stop hoping for that for this game.
If they just put the Mortal Kombat theme song from the movie in there, we'd be fine.
Look, I'm just saying.
Give me 10 remixes. I'm good.
Let's see. I'm hoping for a good netcode. That's the first thing I want.
So far from what I heard from the betas, they said the netcode is pretty solid. So hopefully that continues.
That's what they said about 10. And
yikes.
And then things kind of...
Well, yeah. They had a stress test this time too, though.
I hope that stress test was helpful.
Okay, we need to have the best servers on deck for this.
Yeah, people want to play this online. That'd be nice.
Yeah, that would be fun.
I hope that whatever DLC characters they have coming out, because they're going to have some, and they're probably going to have 9.
Probably.
That they're good.
Yeah, because the Season 2 for Mortal Kombat X was rough. Who asked for a Boy Ride show? I will never know.
No one did.
No one asked for not a single soul.
No one.
Nobody. I should have made a name for that.
All those movie characters, while fun,
oh god, it was too many.
kind of just.
It was way.
Let's keep it at like 1 or 2. Huh?
Yeah, you had Leatherface, you had Jason, you had Predator, you had Alien. Like it was just like okay.
Like even Injustice kind of went a little nutty with the guest characters because they had Sub-Zero, Raiden, the Ninja Turtles, Hellboy, which. Jesus.
I forgot Hellboy was in that game.
Yes, Hellboy was very much in this.
Oh, I forgot about that. Oh wow. Wow. Yeeks. I forgot all about that.
So yeah, can we calm down with the guest characters, please?
Please, Ed Boob. Jesus Christ.
We get it. You're owned by Warner Brothers.
Okay, if you did have one guest character you could have, who would it be? And it not Spawn.
One guest character. Oh, that's hard.
It can't be Spawn. We gotta do hard mode for this.
You know what? Hellraiser?
Alright,
I'll go for Hellraiser.
I dig with that. That's the only guest character to be in the game. We don't need
That's
like
fine.
we don't need like a whole bunch of horror people in this game. Because there's this point, like, okay, just make a horror fighting game.
Which is what they should have done a long time ago, Warner Brothers.
Yeah, they definitely should have. I'm surprised they had those characters from the last game got in there, like Predator and Alien. I think owned by Fox. Surprised they got those rights for those characters. What type of deal they had to make?
I mean, it's Warner Brothers.
They ain't Disney.
Yeah, but they're still pretty huge.
They ain't Disney.
I'm just saying, man.
Disney just bought Fox. You know how big that is?
Yeah, I don't think they're getting them back.
Of course not. No backseats. I think for me with Mortal Kombat 11, I just want to really enjoy the gameplay. Because I enjoy X a lot, but I hate the run feature. And the fact that that's gone makes me really happy because I never used it in the last game. I know that was really... I think it was a really important, like
Why you say this?
I just don't really care for running in games, and when a run feature has a meter, I'm just never down for that. So the fact that it's gone is really nice.
A meter though to run.
Yeah,
I'm sure someone's gonna be like, "Well, I mean, you can't just run infinitely in real life."
this ain't real life in a game like Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, you also can't shoot ice beams out your hands.
Yeah, so let's not lose the whole like realistic like logic and
I love
argument.
when people try that. I love when people try to apply real logic to fantasy games.
Man, this is fantasy as it comes because nobody can survive anything that happens in Mortal Kombat.
And they just walk away like, I just saw your whole femur bone get like destroyed.
Femur.
No, you didn't. I'm good.
I'm good, fam. We return right here. We were like Wolverine in this place.
Right, we just sweep the pieces up and just put ourselves back together. Especially after these fatalities.
Man, these fatalities are gruesome.
Love them.
They're so gross.
So good.
They're so gross.
And Johnny Cage might have the best of them.
He's a troll, so they did a good job with him. Now I'm proud of them.
Like everything they did with Johnny Cage is good.
Yeah, I'm really impressed.
He better be top tier.
What if he's not?
Then I guess we just gonna have to go another round.
We'll do
have
what?
A talk.
Have a talk with who?
We're just gonna talk to him.
To who?
We're just gonna talk
to whom?
the developers.
Okay.
We're just gonna talk to him.
You okay? You over here? Wow.
We're just gonna talk to him.
I'm pretty excited about this game. I've had like ups and downs with I think the rollout for this game was annoying because like they took forever to come up with all the characters coming. I'm like, it was, and then the characters that decide to like reveal at certain times was like, okay, why are you revealing this character now? Like, I don't know. I just feel like they could have did a better rollout for the characters.
Yeah, but these trailers have been pretty good.
Yeah, trailers have been dope.
You know, despite people not exactly liking the choice of rap music for them, but that's fine.
God. I don't know. That 21 Savage song was pretty lit. And the one they chose for the old school version, new school was pretty lit too.
Yes.
So
Blue Sway by Vince Staples for the curious.
yeah, I was pretty. It sounded good. Like I don't know what people wanted. It's like they probably want like some rock music.
Yeah,
Some
some
metal.
rock music. You know what? I'd have been that person to just put classical after people complained about it.
Yikes! Why would you do that? This ain't Final Fantasy.
Whoa. I mean, like, classical.
How classical we talking?
We're talking like Beethoven.
Why would you do that? But this leads us into our pop-off of the week. So pop-offs, if you've been a part of the FGC, you know it's when you like really get pretty excited and happy and cheer and kind of like rubbing in your opponent's face that you won. It's kind of like taunting a little bit. So
yeah, just in real life.
Yeah, so we're gonna rant about certain things in the FGC that we have experienced or seen or just don't like. It could be a move, it could be a song, it could be a stage, it could be a mechanic, it could be anything. But this week, for me, I am popping off on these anti-SJWs and the Melina fans for Mortal Kombat. I'll start with the Melina fans first because they're probably like dying off one by one. So they're not as fervent as they were when they first found out she wasn't going to be in the game. But they're annoying. They're just so immature. They were sitting there like berating the developers again because she wasn't in it. I'm like, dude, who are you? Why are you so entitled? Yes, it sucks she's not in the game. Well, I don't really think it sucks. But I know it sucks for you if that's your main, she's not in the game. I can see that being an issue. But don't sit there and spend all your time, all your efforts, and sitting there trolling and like berating and like spamming the developers about a character that's not in the game. Like, it's just so immature. It looks stupid. You look stupid. Why you want to look stupid? Ugh. I'm so annoyed by them. Like, they were annoying before. Like, she was not announced, but when they was, like, confirmed, I don't think it's even 100% confirmed yet. She could still be DLC.
Yeah?
So it's like she's...
Because we know she got clones.
Yeah. I mean, God, don't even get me started on the clone theory. She has a clone. She didn't kill the original one. I'm like, oh, my God. Why would they even... Anyway. They're not that important, but they are just annoying as ever, and I get so sick of even, like, interacting with them to a point where I just don't even do it anymore. But the big issue... These anti-SJWs who have to comment on every female character's attire in this game are so annoying. Every time, every character comes out, you can see their outfits. Oh, they reduced her breast size. Oh, she's not sexy anymore. SJWs. Oh, I hate censorship. How's it censorship? That's first of all, let's address that part. It's not censorship. That was like 2 games ago you're talking about. So you're upset about her looking less, like wearing more clothing than she did 2 games ago. Like, it's a redesign for a reason.
Not to mention they look awesome.
They really do. Oh God, like Scarlet looks good. Let's see, Jay always looks pretty good, but she looks better now. Frost from the little Elite that came out looks good. Like, it's exhausting. And then it's like, one of the things I kept seeing was them saying like, oh, they're taking away their artistic freedom by trying to, like, you know, subject themselves to SJW propaganda. Like, that's not even propaganda. Nobody's sitting there telling them what to do. They probably had like concerns because the booby ninjas in MK9 were awful.
I would like people to remember what Miss Sonya Blade looked like.
Woo, Jesus, she looked terrible. She had on like a vest that covered just her titties, and then it was just really bad.
She had on a vest, she had on skin tight leather pants, kneecap boots, blah blah blah. But of course, her breasts were ridiculous.
They were so huge.
Like, we get it. You are a woman.
You are a woman.
And like, here's my thing, right? Why are we concerned about sexiness in the game where the main goal is to murder your opponent?
Viciously. Like,
Scarlet isn't sexy. Who cares when she's pulling out a blood scythe and stabbing somebody through their body with it?
She needs to have big titties too.
Oh my God, I love the way she swings that scythe and her breast jiggle.
Oh God. It's just like, your priorities are in the wrong place. Like, the majority of people who want this game are not even thinking about her breast size. Like, they're not saying like, man, her breasts have reduced by like 8 cups in like 2 games. It's like, oh, it's annoying. And then the SJW thing is just annoying because like, that's like a buzzword now for people who, I don't know, give a shit about things. Like, they get plastered on everything. If you care about
much
stuff,
for the tolerant left.
like, it's so immature. It's so dumb. You guys look ridiculous online. Really angry about breast size. That's like, I'm not gonna buy it again because the titties are small. Like, are you kidding me? Are you gonna buy it because the titty size is small? I can see this. Well, DOA maybe I can understand it because that's a part of the whole game.
Plus, they're liars. They said they were gonna reduce the sizes. They didn't.
They didn't. Hanaka's breasts are huge.
She's a cow.
Cow. I'm just over this whole like wave of dudes really making such a like. I mean, they just want attention at the end of the day, but it's like I'm over it. Like, the game looks amazing.
Just incel it up somewhere else,
please, not here. Like, don't go somewhere else.
You good?
I think I got that out. Like, I just, it's been on my mind. It's been in my brain. It's just I'm over it. So yeah, that's my pop off.
So, switching gears to Street Fighter for a moment.
All right.
We know that there has not been much in the way of updates since December?
Yeah, when
since Kage came out. And I get it. We want to see we want to hear some kind of communication, right? I get it. I understand that much.
We got a costume pack, so I think that's communication.
No, it's not. No.
Is
but
it?
What I'm kind of tired of, right, is Street Fighter 5 is dead.
Oh my god.
There's no characters. The game is dead. I'm losing interest. You ain't even the characters that you are probably working on, right? You're still not good with them, probably. And you're talking about trying to learn a new character that's a possibility. My guy, how many characters are in this game right now? Start off with 16. Then we got 6. Then we got 6. Then we got another 6.
So that's 16 plus what? 18?
We'll do 16 plus 18 right quick, right? I'm not good at math on the spot. It'll take me a second. Besides, I mean, that's what technology's
34?
For. We got 35 characters right
35,
now.
because Kage made 35.
Okay? We have 35. You're telling me you can't pick up a character right now and learn it? Now, of course, some will say, well, that's a failing of the game because it's too easy to play. Play something else.
Please.
Meanwhile, the people like myself, like Michael, and other people who like playing the game, yes, there are people who will like playing this game contrary to your warped beliefs because it's not Street Fighter 4. Okay? We like this game.
Yeah.
And the way it is right now is not bad. And it isn't dead by any means.
No.
I can hop online right now and have no trouble finding a match.
The whole night. Like, we could have matches until, like, you go to bed.
Plus, if it was that dead, we still wouldn't have tournaments for them that have such huge turnouts.
Like, I was, the other day, I think, the Hotto, Mr. Rick, he had posted numbers saying that Street Fighter 5 has consistently been, like, the top 3 entrants since it came out. Like, every year.
Oh, but that's because you keep... Shut up.
Oh, my God.
Okay? Marvel vs. Infinite was Capcom, and y'all decided to bury that.
Yikes. They can't bury Street Fighter 5, though. Nope.
Well, we want to go back further? Fine. Street Fighter Cross Tekken was Capcom. Y'all decided to bury that, too.
Rest in peace, Street Fighter Cross Tekken.
I actually did like that game.
I love that game.
That game is pretty good.
I bought it on PC.
I mean, you all may not think it's a great game, but I thought it was pretty good.
Man, I played over 40 days.
Point is, games are dead. You all just have ADHD. You need to relax. If you want to play something else, that's fine. But just say you don't like Street Fighter 5.
And go about your business. Get off of Event Hubs. Get off of SRK. Get off of Fire Gamers X. Get away.
You want something to complain about Street Fighter 5? How about we talk about this fight money? That's something that we can talk about.
That's worth discussing. Okay?
That's something we can discuss.
We can't get these costumes without fight money.
Right. You can't be talking about 10,000 fight money for a costume over 4 weeks and then be like, here's 250 fight money because you jumped 10 times.
That's worth discussing. That's worth having issue over. Like this others, it's dead. Do you think they're gonna die when Mortal Kombat 11 comes out?
No.
What?
No.
It's about to kill it.
No.
It's killing it.
I'll tell you why.
The Street Fighter 5 killer is Mortal Kombat 11.
And I'll tell you why. You ready?
All right.
Because as human beings, we have the mental capacity to do many things over a course of a day, which means a person can like Mortal Kombat 11 as well as like Street Fighter 5.
No, they can't. No, they can't. You
Yes,
don't
they
have
can.
evidence.
Yes,
You don't
they
have
can.
evidence for
Yes,
this.
they can.
You
Yes,
don't
they
have
can.
evidence of this. Give me a study that showed me that people could do those two things.
Okay, that's fine. I will hold a poll on the ability to like two games at the same time. I will hold a poll. I will show you the results next week. Tune in for when I show you the overwhelming results of whether or not two things can be liked at the same time.
You can't. It's not possible. It's not practical. It's not realistic.
What if I told you
Uh-huh.
that for a time,
Mm-hmm.
people liked Marvel Infinite and Dragon Ball FighterZ?
You sound crazy. You're crazy.
Matter of fact, what if I told you then, what if I told you right now,
Mm-hmm.
that I like Street Fighter 5,
Uh-huh.
and I like Street Fighter 4,
You're
I like Street Fighter 3.
You're first of all, you're lying. you're clearly lying. And you don't need to lie for clout, first of all. You're obviously clout chasing.
Am I, Michael?
Yes, you try to get clout from the Street Fighter 3 people, the Street Fighter 4 people, and the current Street Fighter 5 people.
They ain't got no clout. They ain't got no clout to give me.
I see through your clout chasing ways.
They ain't got no clout to give me.
Who?
These people who I'm apparently appealing to. My point is, let it go. We get it. You don't like Street Fighter 5, or you never have.
And you never will.
Okay, I'm just as restless as anybody else for updates, but I'm not gonna go around saying the game is dead. Look what they did to my boy. The game is dead.
And I think the part that really kills me is that people are going around telling other people that the game's dead too. Like, the more you playing a dead game, like, it's not dead. Like, it's alive.
And I'm gonna leave it on this note. If it's so dead, why you still playing it?
Yikes. That's the answer. We've never been able to answer that question. Since the game launched, we have not been able to answer that question. If the game's dead, why are you still playing it? If you hate the game so much, why are you still playing it? No one has answered that question for me yet.
Do you know how many games are out right now?
Whew. Play Uniest.
Play Uniest. Play Dragon Ball FighterZ.
Play Soul Calibur. Play Tekken 7. Like, there's so many options here. Play KOF.
Fighting EX Layer.
Play BB Tag. Like,
there's so many games.
Like, you can go import some.
And if you don't want to play current games, we got plenty of old games. Play Marvel 3.
Play Street Fighter
Marvel
3.
2. Play Street Fighter 4.
They're there.
There's so many games. So many.
And people are still playing Street Fighter 4. Like,
I know.
Like, I've seen it. I mean, I'd probably look at discuss, but I'm not going to stop people from having fun. Like, I'm like,
I still play it from time to time.
Like, I'm like, ugh, you playing a dead game? Like, I'm not doing that.
Like, you all sound like that picture. Stop having fun!
Yeah.
That's how y'all sound.
Like, I've never do that. I'm like, oh, Street Fighter 4 is not my game, but I'm not going to stop people from having fun with. Like, this. I'll play Street Fighter 5.
Take a nap, okay?
Please.
Take a nap. We get it. It's old. Let it go.
Man, you feel good?
Feel great.
Do you have any announcements or anything, or things you're looking forward to in the next week or so?
Of course, I'm going to dive into Mortal Kombat 11. Historically, I've not been a fan. Maybe I'll play it, and I don't know. I want to love this game because everything I've seen of it is so good.
Yeah.
So I want to fall in love with this game. I want to find a main. I'm going to play this game to my heart's content. And it's going to be great.
I want to play Heart Ino and BB Tag so bad. Her mechanic from Arcana Heart is going to be so stupid in this game.
Oh, yeah, them weird dashes.
It's going to be so dumb. Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for that. That's going to be... I'm looking forward to more kind of level, of course, but I want to see that Heart Ino. I don't know why, but something about BB Tag, taking characters from other games and putting them in this one game and getting the mechanics from the game they came from, just... It's weird, but it's satisfying. Like, I can't explain the feeling I get with playing these characters that don't need to be together, but oddly enough, they make sense together.
I want to see how well it's going to do.
Yeah.
Because if I can have her work with Jen, that's a team.
That's dumb. You will put her together. That's something you would do.
Look, she was my main in her game, and that's how we doing this.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you at all. All right, I think that's going to wrap up this episode of FGC-ism. Let us know what you think. Go to our newly revamped website at www.restaurantradio.net. Looks really cool. I have to say so myself.
And let us know if you're capable of liking two things at the same time.
Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? Why you gotta do that? He's doing the Oprah Winfrey gift right in my face. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in, and we will see you next time.